It took me a second when you guys went live. I was like, wait, they're together.
I wanted to put something on, like when I posted about the book, I was gonna be like, oh yeah, there's gonna be a surprise tonight. We knew that we were both gonna be in the same room, but then I was
Nobody else did.
I don't want it to be like expectation that things are gonna happen. So
it's literally just the fact that we're in the same room. It's not really anything else, but we're excited about it. Oh, it's so funny. Well, we are live. It is pushing to YouTube. So hello, everyone. We are discussing To Catch a Killer by Julie and Lindsey. Aaron is live from the scene.
Aaron, how is everybody?
Everyone's dead.
Yeah. As long as Knox and his wife made it, okay. Wife and baby. Let's add
Wife
Dylan
and
there.
baby. Wife and baby. Yes, you have a family to think about now.
I know. I've got 4 cats.
I got 4 cats.
Yeah, you have a lot of family. That's for sure. Oh goodness gracious!
This can be great.
This is the last book in this series, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
I still think we need an Isaac book or a short story, something.
Yes, I'm so
Yeah.
upset that Isaac is not getting his book. I'm just like, seriously? He's in every
Not that
single one of
we
these
didn't love
books.
this book, but we didn't know Nash. I'd rather get a book about Isaac. Because we knew
As
Isaac.
soon as he showed up on the scene,
That's
I was
true.
just like, Isaac, where's your Isaac? Isaac, where's your lady? Lady? Where's Isaac's lady?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping they would she would like end it with like a little snippet of Isaac like found like a little lady or something like that, but no, like she didn't. And I was like, and honestly, yeah, when I read the synopsis of this book and it wasn't Isaac and it was Nash, this person that we never met, I was like, this could have been Isaac, honestly.
Although I'm not gonna lie, I do like the way that Nash is described.
Nash is the tall drink of water.
He made me think of the Brad Thor guy that you're always doing videos about.
Thor Bradley, yeah, the
like,
guy who chops wood in the middle of nowhere. Yes.
All I think of is that watermelon video that you sent me, and I was like, I can't see that.
When he freaking breaks the watermelon with his thighs, I'm like, Jesus.
Every time you post one of those, it just reminds me how single I am. I can't.
I was just imagining my head there. It's like,
I don't know if you want your head to explode. I mean, I know it's where you want your head to be. But...
I mean,
Hi.
he could. Hi, Cool Gamer.
Hey, Cool
Thanks
Gamer.
for being here. Oh, thank you.
You're awesome.
You're awesome. You're here like every stream. Like, thank you. I appreciate you. Like every stream ever. Mine, Cachets, Breeze. I didn't think I seen you on Aaron's stream one time. I was like, hey, Cool Gamer. I don't know your name, but you're
I don't know how you have enough time, but you're everywhere.
You're everywhere.
No, it's a secret.
It speaks Alicia, who makes everyone's live show.
Right?
I try, and then I feel really bad when I can't.
You and Pat too. Like Pat is on and it's like she lives like across the pond. Like it's 3:00 in the morning when we're
She'll
like going
message
live.
me, and I'm like, "What time is it?" And she's like, "It's 4 a.m. I'm like, "Shouldn't you be in bed?" Like
Pat doesn't sleep. Honestly, I feel
I
like
swear she must live off caffeine.
Half a chapter and epilogue left to go. As usual, these chase things are stressful. It is.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up, because I honestly, we started reading the book and there was no baby, and I was like,
There's no
okay,
baby.
I'm gonna be a little less stress-free. I feel like I was more stressed out in this one than when we had the baby. I don't know, maybe that was just me, but I was very like,
I was very stressed out.
As soon as they had the butcher, I was like, oh god, now she's being targeted. Like we're in one of her cozies, but it's not. Like everything's fair game. Like who's dying?
Yeah.
As soon as Heidi, they didn't hear from her, like, I'd like to talk to Heidi. They're like, Heidi's dead, bitch. Like,
Heidi is dead.
Yeah.
And then the last thing she said was, "Someone's at the door," and I'm just like, "That's not good.
Don't answer.
That's not good.
Don't answer."
A Scream movie where it's just like someone's at the door. I'm like, don't answer it. Just lock it.
or take the phone with you while you're answering this. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, everybody uses cell phones now. Nobody uses a house phone.
Yeah, she was trying to run. So, but yeah,
even being on the phone would have helped.
No, but they probably would have
Gotten to her
faster. Yeah. Have we learned nothing? Yeah, sorry. When your boyfriend's being disemboweled, you just let him be. Like he had a good life, he had a good run. Like
now it's your turn to run.
Now it's your turn to run. Oh gosh, yeah, those Scream movies. They always like they slam the door and then run upstairs where there's no exit, unless you want to jump out of your second story window and break your ankle.
That doesn't sound fun.
Or your
You
wrist,
gotta-
depending on how you land.
So I'm a huge
also-
horror fan. And
Yeah.
like, you watch the movies and you're like, oh, you're doing it wrong. But then I did some horror games on VR and I was like, no, no, I can't do it. I'm not.
Too real. It's too real.
Yeah. So I don't judge so much anymore, but
That's
we can-
I would never do a horror on VR. Never. You're
Oh,
braver
I
than
would
me.
I would not sleep ever again.
yeah.
I can't watch a regular commercial for a horror film. Could you imagine me? I would throw my headset so fast. I'd be like, nope, that's a
You
whole
would
lot
throw
of
it through a window.
Nope, not happening.
That's where I would get injured because I would literally be trying to run away as I'm closing my
Hit a
eyes.
wall.
You would hurt yourself.
I can't get away.
Trip over the dog, the cat, the coffee table. Yeah, I could never. Could never. But yeah, honestly, yeah, it was pretty like this one was. I mean, all of her books are pretty suspenseful. I feel like I'm stressed. Like, but yeah, like the fact that there's no baby, I was surprised that there's no baby.
Yeah.
Isn't she the only one that didn't have a baby out of the whole bunch?
Yeah, absolutely. Like 6 books, and she's literally the only one without a baby.
Yeah.
But then all like this second chance, it's
The
8
race
years.
lady didn't have a baby, though, did she?
Did she not have a baby?
I don't think she did.
No. Maybe
The
it's
second one was
maybe it's,
pregnant.
oh, she was preggers.
Remember, because she almost got hit by the car and rolled over
So
and
we're afraid the
whatnot.
baby, yeah.
in
Well,
that
because we had go through the series.
Let's go. Jen's like, let's put the series up because I don't know.
And I remember now what you're saying about that one. You had the bad guy that got her pregnant, and she was trying to run away from him.
So it's SVU surveillance.
Yeah, that was the race.
Protecting his witness is the second one.
Yeah, protecting his witness is the second one.
Then Kentucky Crime Ring.
Stay hidden,
Stay Hidden.
accidental witness, and sketch kill. You got to look at the covers.
I do, but like this thing does not work. Okay, so Heartland Heroes. Okay.
Aaron was running up the stairs and the farm equipment place. Maybe I can hide in there. I love like commercials. It's like, why don't we get in the running car? It's like, no, let's hide behind the chainsaws.
Yeah.
It's like, great idea. Okay.
I don't think she had a baby in the first one.
She didn't have a baby?
I mean, it didn't mention a baby because it was Gwen and Lucas.
That means nothing to me. But
So 5 years later, after she was traumatically attacked,
okay.
brutally attacked.
Mhm.
Okay.
But she was
Yeah.
she was the sexual assault victim.
Right.
She
So there was
was,
a baby in the second and third
Second
one.
Sure.
I don't think
Yeah.
there was in Stay Hidden.
She was pregnant.
I think that was. Oh, was that the one where she was pregnant?
She was
was
pregnant,
pregnant.
yeah.
Pregnant? Okay.
Because she was pregnant because I distinctly remember the model on the cover not looking pregnant, and that bothered me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then
That's
she
a
was
big-
also kind of turned away.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess, but
that's a big thing with a lot of covers that I don't like. Like, if it's supposed to be like a plus size person, show it as a plus size person.
thank
It
you.
irks-
Yes.
I'm like,
She was pregnant in protecting his witness.
Oh, she was pregnant and protecting his witness.
So now that makes me wonder. And Kentucky Crime Ring was when she left the baby in the cellar, right?
Yes.
yes,
Mhm.
4 she
Yeah.
was pregnant. 5 was me.
that one. The only reason
5, you had a baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
right,
so just the-
napping right now.
Dylan's okay.
Dylan Jr. DJ.
DJ. He's napping. Good. He's such a good baby.
She's the grandparents. I would say
Just
that
the
to be done
grandparents.
His brothers and sisters are watching over him at the house, being the cat. Yeah.
Being the cat.
So
I thought baby number 2 here is a food baby.
So Jen, if you actually do have a child and you name them Dylan Jr., you'd be like, oh, after the dad, oh no, his name's Matt, but
To be honest with you, though, I love the name Dylan. So she was asking me names that I would want for my kids, and I had like this long list of them. And I think when she heard that, because of my love for Dylan O'Brien, I was assuming possibly that she was just like, let's go ahead and do that.
Your first love, Dylan O'Brien, was tragically killed in action.
Yeah, except on a landmine, didn't make it.
It didn't make it. Oh, here.
I would apologize for us being in the same room, but also no, we should do this more often. You just have to commit to pants every now
I
and
know.
then.
I'm going to wear pants every live stream. No, sorry.
Wear shorts. Freak me out, all right? Come to the door. She's in shorts.
I'm wearing shorts.
Change your date. Or get a new job.
I know. When we were walking our 5 or 10K, like I wore shorts for the first time, like since like meeting her. I've known her for like 10 years.
I just love that we walk out the door. It's already hot. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and your first thing is, "Sorry, the beacons have turned on."
I know, because I never wear shorts, so my legs are so white. So sun just like reflects off of them, like the beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid.
My brother always calls me Casper the Friendly Ghost because I'm translucent.
We lost it.
Yeah, breathe.
You said that joke to me too. That day I said that joke.
Right now, it's just like,
Here we go.
I just love that my legs have like an ombre effect because I wear a lot of capris. So, and then the few times I do wear shorts because I do walk in the mornings and it's hot in Arizona, so I don't wear those quite as frequently. So you can tell.
Yours is a nice ombre. Mine's drastic. One to the other. Oh, God. We only have 2 Julianne books left to read. Is that right? High Stakes Mountain Refuge and Flared Stiff. Is that right? So High Stakes Mountain Refuge is a bind up of her novel and another author's novel, but we already read that book that's in that bind up.
Yeah.
So so we won't be doing what?
Oh, sorry.
We are doing Flared Stiff, yes.
Yeah.
But so we're not doing High Stakes Mountain Refuge because we already read that book. But let me check the.
When did we read that one? Did I miss that one?
That was actually the first one that I was on the live for. You were there.
Was I?
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, is it?
That was the first time, and I think I like threw up a couple times.
I don't think she has any more books except for when she released Goddess and Prophecy. So yeah, we're gonna do those ones, but it's gonna be towards like August. So, but yeah, High Stakes Mountain Refuge. I don't know which book is in there, but I know that we have already read
Missing
it.
in the Mountains, maybe?
Yeah, I think it is Missing in the Mountains.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I wasn't on that one. I haven't read that one yet.
Oh,
I have it.
I thought you were.
Oh, dang. Lies. My whole life is a lie.
I looked behind me to grab the book, and it's the green sheet.
It's
so
the green
like...
sheet. It's the cabin.
That's where everyone's being murdered, isn't it?
yeah.
Like I gotta stay like duck and cover because they can't know that I'm here.
We'll let you know if someone comes. Oh my God, if someone came through that door, I would literally never sleep again. I would just be like, nope. Like it was a green screen, but they did something. I don't like it.
You made something happen. We love Nicole and Jen together. Oh, thanks. And yeah, she is. I think she made a post on one of her Facebook groups that this was like Flared Stiff is the last new book she's releasing this year.
Yeah, the last new book of
From the
2022.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is she re-releasing some stuff? She got the rights back to?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
she re-released Goddess and Prophecy, but I don't think she's re-releasing anything else. But I don't know what her plans are for the second half of the year.
Well, I know that she. I was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say. I was like.
We're allowed
Maybe she's taking
I
a
don't think-
well-deserved break.
I don't think we're allowed to say that.
Third Patience Price
I could-
book, and then with the new cover.
Because we
Still
have
can't
to.
find it.
Well, we have to be careful because we're a part of one of her secret groups, so we have to remember like what she puts on the secret group, both versus what she posts on
Puts
her
on everything
regular
else.
page.
Mhm.
But yeah, because I don't think because
I
she's
was
writing new stuff, but I don't think it's she's obviously in the middle of writing it, so she wouldn't be able to release it this year. So, but she's probably going to have a heavy release year next year.
Oh my God.
Probably.
Yeah.
How many books have she had already this year? It's like a bunch.
Yeah.
Well, and a lot of
So
people,
Vacation,
I made
sleep.
the mistake.
Yeah, she can vacation and sleep. Yeah, we'll allow it. Is it a secret if we know now? No. It's a secret between us and the 4 people who are watching. You're sworn to secrecy.
So we could say there's too many pages.
I don't. My memory's terrible. I can't. That's why I don't say anything.
If she gets in the comments, Julie, if you're there, let us know.
She's having dinner with her son. It's her son's birthday. Happy birthday!
Oh, happy birthday!
Yeah, I was like, I don't know which one, but all right. It is the one that I still cringe about. It's like, you haven't done this, right? I literally can't get that moment in my head. And then I hear you after being like, that's going to haunt me forever. I'm like, no, it is now.
Stalker.
No, I just paid attention to the post.
I don't.
I have the memory of a goldfish that all the random stuff, like sticks and everything.
Dory?
Was gone. Yeah, Dory. Oh, I can't do it.
42 P. Sherman. Wallaby Way.
42 Wallaby Way.
P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way.
Yeah. Can you tell I watch way too much Disney growing up?
I really watched it, so I was like,
And it's spelled like a
P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way. Yeah.
Sydney.
Sydney.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget Sydney. How else are they going to know where to go? Opera House.
The Opera House. Like, what are you doing?
I watched it recently, so they had this Sydney, the Opera House, and the fish group, they started singing like an opera.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. Like, I'm sorry for anyone whose ears are bleeding now. I can't say words anymore, so
we haven't even drank alcohol.
I know. We should have done a shot at something.
That was going to be my next question. Did you guys like pregame or something that we didn't get the memo?
No, we went to the body shop.
We had to pick up parts for my husband because my husband is a mechanic by trade. And so he's like, I'm not going to be able to make it to the dealership. Can you go pick it up? And I'm just like waiting for Jen because I knew she was coming over. And I was like, we got to go. It was literally 5 o'clock. And I'm like, I have a live stream at 6. We got to go to the dealership to get parts.
We made it in good time.
We did.
I wanted to stop at Starbucks, but Nicole said no.
I didn't say no. I said
you kept driving, which was amazing.
I know. Nicole said no. We've got coffee at home.
Because he got coffee at home. I'm the mother.
Look, there's one right there. Look, there's one right there.
Oh, you did. You're like, oh, there's a Starbucks. And I'm like, do you want to stop at Starbucks? And you're like, no, we shouldn't. So I just took that as no.
She had every opportunity to like. The traffic was clear. You could have Tokyo drifted it and made it into the parking lot.
That's true. Could have, but I didn't. So, but anyway,
now you get
20 minutes into the live, and we can talk about the book now. Yes, dedicated to us.
It's the best.
Book club.
Isn't that awesome?
I love that she got the punctuation right too.
I know. Who picked this book? Club.
Perfect.
I love it. Thank you. It's so nice. It's so nice. But yeah, okay. So, second chance romance. I don't know why that always surprises me. I was like, oh, it's second chance. Why did they break up at the beginning? Because it's miscommunication. Because he's an idiot. Because
he's a 22-year-old guy, and 22-year-old guys are usually idiots.
He got his feelings hurt, and he was just like, he was mad that she wasn't excited for him, and like hurt her feelings. And it's like, dude, he was like, he just threw that out there. He's like, I was gonna propose on the day I told you I got them. I was like, what?
I don't think that helped. Yeah.
I was like, that's worse.
No.
I was like, that is worse. Like, okay, like you're gonna propose, but then, because you basically said, like, yeah, I got a job as a U.S. Marshal. You can come with me if you want. Like, that's how you propose?
Right. If you want, you come along.
It would be better if you said, I would really like it if you came with me. That would be more convincing.
Exactly. Like, you could have worded that, because the way you worded it just made her feel like you're going regardless if she's coming or not. Yeah. Like, you don't care if she's coming. So that's how she took it. And she was like, have a great life, jerk.
Mm-hmm.
But you can definitely tell it's early 20s, late teenager crap.
Yeah, he was in his 20s.
Mm-hmm. He's way older. because
she was 18
when they first met, and he was.
He
like,
was 18. He was
22.
22.
Yes,
Yeah,
and then
and
they were
then
in a relationship.
For 6 years, he was 28.
4
Okay.
years.
4 years.
I thought it was 6 years.
So it's 4 years. Alicia also said 4, so it's 2
4.
against 1. But yeah, so I was like, okay, so if when they met, she was 18, he was 22. 4 years, 26. You're a legit adult. You can rent a car. Like,
But
you
then
can
it
make
wouldn't be.
decisions.
Then
can
the
rent a car.
math doesn't work out because then she turns 30 when the book opens up. That's only
Right.
4 years, not 8 years.
No, she turned 30. He didn't
Yeah, I
turn
know,
30.
but the math doesn't. That would be only
So
4
she was
years if they were together
18.
for.
So yeah, if she was 18 when they first met, they were together for 4 years. So that's 22. And then it's 8 years later, right?
For her, yeah.
She should be 30.
It didn't
Yeah.
sound right when I read it. I read it a couple times. I was like, huh, hold on.
Yeah.
Am I reading that right?
Oh, that's the copywriter's job. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not my job. Like, yeah, sure, time is passing. That makes sense.
Okay, he's 34 now.
Yeah.
They met when he was 22.
They were together for 4 years.
Hold on, I'm getting there.
It looked like a train wreck.
They better get to
I'm
making
trying,
babies.
come
He doesn't want to
on.
be an old dad.
True.
Right?
I thought she was gonna be like when he at the end of the book when that last scene. I thought she was gonna be like, I'm pregnant. I'm like every
She
epilogue.
didn't.
Or
She
get
didn't have
right,
a throbbing anything.
Sorry,
Jen's just gonna reread the whole book until she finds out where.
Yeah.
Nothing was on the page, all right? So I got very distracted.
I might get a glass of wine while we wait.
I know. While Jen reads the book over, we find out how long they were together for.
I swear it was like 6 years. I always thought like that's a really long time to be together. And then to just like let it go.
Yeah. Okay, she'll find it. But so yeah, and she's.
Kicked you all.
Oh, are we right?
4 years of spring break.
I thought it was funny that she.
years.
And then 8 years had passed since then.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's why.
They've been apart for 8 years, which
That's what
I
kind of
guess.
threw me off because I was doing the math. That would only be 4 years because if they were together for.
Right.
I
So
was
they
doing
were
the-
together
I was doing the
for.
math wrong in my head.
Yeah. So they were together for 4 years. That would make her 22, and then they broke up, and then it's been 8 years since they've been together. So now she's 30. So yeah, math works sometimes.
8 years? She never moved on.
She never moved on. She never moved on.
Tried with the guy for 3 months, and that was it.
I laughed so hard at that scene.
I did
he
too.
finally he has the job, right? He's living his best life. He's like, yes, I feel like I belong. I'm a U.S. Marshal. Let me call her up and see what she's doing. Bang another guy. I laughed so hard. I was like, snooze, you lose. Nash.
I thought it was so funny that the family was like so involved after they broke up.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I was
yeah.
like, that's
he
so
was the
uncomfortable.
stranger coming back.
That's so uncomfortable.
That was terrible. I was just like, dude, like, serves you right, honestly. I was like, you did this to yourself.
But how bad the breakup was, she has to like how bad I'm sorry, but if I have a bad breakup, I want nothing to do with the extended family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just me. I'm like, I cut all ties no matter what.
Mhm.
I'm done.
Yeah.
That's true. So when she probably tried to keep her distance and tried to like tough it out on her own, but then they probably wore her down. They were probably like coming into the diner all the time and ordering food, asking how she is, just being super polite, just like, and they just became family, you know, and it's just like, yeah, her family retired.
I just thought it was funny that they were all on like I think it's a softball team together, and like
yeah,
he hit him with a freaking 2x4.
Yeah, because first of all, like he just sees her looking suspicious at the crime scene. Okay, I get it. He's a cop, but then he like chases after her, and she runs. She's like, no.
Whip around him too. I love how at the very end though, like first of all, Nash was not in any shape to like go anywhere. How he got up there is a miracle of miracles.
Mm-hmm. He's protecting the woman he loves.
I mean, he was bleeding out.
A bullet was not going to stop him.
Yeah.
Not when it's true love. Not when it's true love.
He got shot once, and then she just broke his leg. I was like, get her, girl.
She did.
I actually felt really bad for the guy that got pushed off the roof. I was like, because he saw her and shook his head, and then I was like, no, please no.
No.
Like that's
I know. I knew something.
Oh no.
You're just thinking about it the whole way down.
You know, just know.
Oh God.
You are, unless it's so far where it's just like you get so scared you have a heart attack and that's how you die. You're gonna die hitting the pavement.
Yeah, and you know it too if you get thrown over.
That's so dark and hilarious. Oh, it's Mina. Hi. Hi, Mina. Aaron's hosting because we're just too busy laughing.
You got a weird message from me on Voxer. I'm sorry, my purse did a purse style, and I swear it sounds weird, but I tried to delete it and it wouldn't let me. So if you get a weird message, it was me, but ignore it.
You get a weird message, just delete it.
Honestly,
don't listen to it.
It's so strange. Like you cannot open anything, even from someone you know. My parents, I got in the group chat with my sister. My sister sent something. I clicked on it right away. I was just like, it was in Instagram. Okay, so before anyone's like, why are you clicking on stuff, Jen? It was in Instagram. I mean, unless if it was really well done, it looked like something she would do. It was like, have you been here before? And I was like, okay, I probably, now that they were like, oh, my mom goes, I immediately turned off my phone. Like, I didn't want to even open it. Wasn't sure if it was her. And I was like, oh, God, like, what if I just downloaded a virus? I was like, so I texted my sister and I go, did you send us something in Instagram? And she's like, yeah, that was me. So I was like, yeah. They both had me freaking out.
Well, you got to be careful because people can clone accounts and send you weird stuff and ask for money. Right. So that's happened to me twice.
What?
Yeah, on Twitter, I just like, someone was, saying that they had to cancel something or they had to because money was tight. And I was just like, oh, like, what's your Cash App? Which is like, let me just, let me pay for it. And then someone would clone their account and like block the other person from seeing it. So when they messaged on the thread, like that other person wouldn't get the notification. Oh. And then, they're like, oh yeah, my Cash App is this. Now. And I'm like, and then I'm looking and I'm just like, this is not you. Like you have more followers than that. And why did you just follow me today?
I got questions about you.
It happened on Instagram.
That happened to me twice on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I was like, here I'm trying to be nice and pay for somebody's stuff. And then people are just like, because they'll just search like Cash App or something and they'll try to see people who are trying to exchange money. Mm-hmm. So just go to the person's DM and ask for their Cash App. Right. Or just search, if you have their phone number, just search their phone number and do it as a surprise. That's what I do. So I just send it and they can't say nothing about it. But anyways.
I love that she was a chef. Like I got some very heavy, like cozy vibes from this one. Just like the
absolutely.
Heroin, the threat with the cleaver. I was just like, oh dang.
Very cozy.
People murdered all over the place.
Just a little step above cozy.
It would be really cute if like she did like a MCU type thing where they all like got together at that restaurant that she opened up at the end. Yeah. Like all the cozy characters, the suspense characters, everybody in like a short story type thing.
I read it wrong. It was Louisville or whatever.
Louisville.
In my mind, I read Louisiana, which all of a sudden then transferred to New Orleans, which is, I don't know. So I thought for a second, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be in a book where Jack and Lacey are in. Like, I got so excited. And I'm like, wait a minute, you idiot. Like, it's not even in the same country. No, you know. Thank you.
Are you sure you're just drinking water?
This is water.
I was like, no, but vodka smells like water.
Smell it. No, it doesn't.
People are going to question me.
That is tequila? No, I'm just kidding.
If it was tequila, I would not be sitting upright at this point. I'd be on the floor, passed out.
No, it's water. It's water.
Go down the comments. She heard us talking about it earlier.
I know. Pat, your ears must have been burning. We were talking all good things.
I was like,
oh, great.
I know, all good things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mina, right? People always be trying to scam people. Jen was excited for a crossover book. She needs that crossover.
It would be great.
Julie, when you watch this back, please, just have me and Knox visit somewhere and have Jack and Lacey be there. Like, it will literally make my life.
I'm gonna be honest. I still have not read that series. I found it on Abe Books and haven't read it yet.
Reread coming in the future.
I haven't read it, but I found all the hardcovers on Abe Books.
Wait, wasn't it again?
What?
I found all the hardcovers on Abe Books.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. For like, I think altogether it was like 15 for all 4 of them.
Yeah, it's not that bad when you get on Abe Books, and you get them for really good like quality too.
And they're not like, because I've gotten some used ones where they're like, this is great quality. I'm like, the book's falling apart.
I'll make the read it. Everyone's
so let's reread it. Like, yeah.
How about we do it this way? We could read 2 books. So one will be a Kitty Couture, and then we'll let you pick a dog cozy mystery, and we'll discuss the 2 of them. We'll primarily talk about Julie and Lindsey, and you'll just do the dog one.
Jen, leave me! You're in a rolling chair. I can just push you.
Don't do that. I'll never come back. I'll be like a little time. I'm barely touching the floor.
But it's legitimately like the only thing by Julie and Lindsey that I haven't read. Everything else I've read.
Wow. Yeah, we might have to do a reread.
I'm in if you guys do a reread.
Yeah, I think it's the same, Alicia. That's the only series I haven't read.
Because I didn't find you guys until you guys were in her romantic suspense.
I'm excited. I'm jazzed. Because I remember the cat. I remember the cat. I think it was Penelope or something. I don't remember this, but it would always sit on the Roomba and it would just go around. I just love those videos so much. So every time she was like, yeah, she got right on top of the Roomba. I was like,
I love when people get babies on top of the Roomba. That's the funniest.
A baby? That seems dangerous, but okay.
I know, they have to be able to hold themselves up.
They have to at least be like 10 months old.
Mm-hmm. They need to be able to sit up. Yeah.
I was like, maybe we could do it. I was gonna say we could try and do it on Instagram.
To have your cat?
Try to do the like
I
want to have a Roomba too. My cat would never. They would flip out so fast. We tried the cucumber thing because it makes a damn difference. I don't know how these people freak their cats out with a cucumber.
The cucumber trick does not work on her cats. Her cats are too smart for that.
I don't feel like most cats. Like, Aaron, you have cats, right? Alicia, do you have a cat?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, Aaron, have you ever tried to put a cucumber behind your cat?
No, I mean, we don't buy cucumbers in our house, but I don't. Yeah,
Aaron's like,
thing.
No, I have not put a cucumber behind my cat.
My cat was
what?
And I was like, no, like try anything behind them. They don't freak out. Like
it's both like, yeah, there's a bunch of videos where they put cucumbers behind their cats and they turn around and they jump and they get scared.
They lose their mind. I was like,
that's mean.
Right?
I'm sorry. I'm not a cat person, but that's mean.
Me neither.
My cat, when we tried it for him, basically they turn around and they start sniffing it. They're like, what is this?
Yeah.
Versus, holy shit, there's something here.
What is this cucumber you placed there? And Aaron, you said you don't purchase cucumbers in your house. Do you just not like cucumbers, or is somebody allergic?
Yeah. No, there's no cucumber eaters in our house. Well, actually, that's not true. I'll eat it in sushi, but I won't eat it on its own.
Oh,
yeah.
Cucumbers
are good.
I can make a whole meal out of cucumbers.
Yeah.
Give me cucumbers and balsamic vinegar. I'm set.
I love cucumbers. They're so good.
I do cucumbers, a little bit of ranch, some red wine vinegar, salt. Delicious.
All day.
Cucumber in my water too.
I put cucumber in my water.
Cucumber, mint, and ginger.
Yeah.
I love ginger and water.
But I was going to say what we could try if we really wanted to is trying to do the reread on our Instagram page. But that fell through. I was really bad with making posts when it came to the Seaside Cafe, or not Seaside Cafe, the Patience
Price.
I still can't find the third one printed in the new cover.
It's there now. I checked it today and I don't know if I purchased it or not. It didn't tell me, so I need to check it out my bookshelf, but I forgot to look before I left.
Okay.
But it was there. But I think you have to go, so the way to find it is you go to your orders to the book that you've already purchased in the series. Click on it, pull that up. It'll say book 1 through 3, and then the hardcover or the.
That's usually yeah. Hi.
Now you can hear me say it. You're over there.
Jeez.
He wants to be center of attention.
She said, "Don't look me in the face." Hi,
I
baby.
don't like the lick.
Baby, what's going on?
Instead of a cat, I bring the dog. He says my ball's over there. Throw it for me.
Oh God, tit.
It's over there. Oh, it's
He
over
punched
there.
me in the. Oh, what is he? Oh, no. There's lots of toys you can choose from. Go lay down. God.
A little ADD much.
Aaron's face was a picture. Aaron's in front of a picture. He's in front of the remote cabin in this book.
Which one? There are a couple of them.
There. He will throw the ball for himself. He'll amuse himself. It's fine. Can you watch Instagram if you don't have an account? I don't have Instagram.
Oh, so what we do with Instagram, okay, that wouldn't work for you then, because we have an Instagram page, and I would just randomly post like, hey, I have a schedule.
That fell off after like I think week 2.
Not stick to that schedule.
Well, in my
It
defense,
happens.
we got new kids
Yeah.
like, at the same time, so I was just like,
You had a lot on your plate.
I was like, no parents were going on vacation, so I was like, now I'm 4
It was a bad time of year.
There's a lot going on. So no, because then I think you guys were doing like direct messaging, so you'd have to have an account to look at the messages. So
do you have on the Facebook? I could try and do both of them. I'm just really terrible with being on social media, even to post my photo of the day every day. So I was like, it would be much easier if we did like even on off weeks, like we have our regular books, and then you don't have to talk. You could just read what you wrote. I could synopsize it for you. You don't have to reread it. Then we'll have.
you just want us to have live streams every week again.
Yeah. I'm not gonna argue about that.
You know, Jen, you could just start your own channel and have your own live streams.
Jen, yes. Everybody wants me to make my own channel, so yes, you have to.
Dang.
You have to.
Aaron said, "You don't need Nicole."
Can you imagine me trying to do any of this at the same time? Trying to host? I would have to have you all on there with me. Like, I'll have a channel, but I'll be like, Nicole.
I'll back you up.
Oh gosh. Cat says no cucumbers either. Dang.
What is this?
No Facebook, no Twitter, no all that junk. I have YouTube. That's tech advanced for me. Like, that's about as social as I want to be.
I was like, I could do it on my own channel, and then that would just be like the only thing I ever do.
You just have 4 live shows just randomly, and then you're just gone forever.
Or like random reading sprints or writings for productivity
Yeah.
sprints.
Yeah.
I could try that.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna have to teach me more than. I was like, I barely knew about StreamYard. Now I'm looking at yours. I'm just like, there's so much more on this version. I was like, mine has this, and that's it.
Oh yeah, like the mic and the got Pam.
She's got how you can show people. I think you can move people around.
I can move
You're
people
like doing
around.
With comments over there. What? My brain just like. You can end the broadcast. You can edit things. There's banners. There's a brand. I don't even know what that is.
That's where the color's at.
Oh.
You can change your bubble. You can change your brand color. You can add a logo. I use the
You can do a
StreamYard.
background too.
You can, yes, you can overlay. You can do video clips. This is all fancy stuff that I don't have access to because I don't pay for StreamYard. I'm using the free version.
Oh no,
So I do not have.
So expensive.
I
How do
mean,
you even create one? Well, that's a whole nother conversation. I'm not gonna be able to do a live stream myself for quite a while, just because this summer I'm house sitting a lot and they don't have Wi-Fi where I'm going, so it would be a struggle.
it'll be a struggle.
Yeah.
We're looking at August before I can try any of this.
Well, August we're doing Goddess and Prophecy, and then after that it's fair game. So
what
Are they getting re-released in paperback?
Book club on me. I don't know. I haven't seen. Excuse me, Prophecy and Goddess on paperback. Have you?
I don't think she's releasing it in paperback. I think she's just doing ebook. Yeah, and I think it's on KU. I think.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it is. I don't quote me on that because
I think I'll have to break down and finally get KU.
I mean, when I first got KU, I didn't use it for the first 2 months, but then I'm using it a lot now.
Well, I just read so many novellas, and to pay for like novellas just seems, when it's the same price as like a full book, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was
Especially
just waiting
like
for this.
Paddled by Krampus or whatever the hell we read in December.
I know.
Like I was like, I'm not paying $4 for that when it's like 70 pages. I'm not doing it. It's 70 pages. I'm not paying $4 for that. I'm sorry.
No,
Honestly, you're right.
The only reason why I read that one was because I managed. There was a deal that Kindle Unlimited had where you could get 4 months for $4.95, which was half the price of 1 month. And I was like, well, it's basically $1 a month. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
And then I just made sure to cancel it in time.
Yeah. I think I'm just waiting for like a deal to come up because
they have those deals all the time.
Right.
Just keep an eye out. You'll have time. I'll give you plenty of notice. And I do have a vacation at the end of September, so I might. I'm gonna figure out the seasons for Kitty Couture.
Season.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just do like 1 week, and I'll just be like, we're gonna read them all.
Well, they're not long, are they?
Well, if we do them on off weeks, we'll have to do. We'd have to. Well, I would just say like just get it over with in a month. We would have to do 2 books, discuss 2 books a live stream if we're doing it on off weeks.
Yeah. Or we could do
That's a lot.
That is
That's
a lot.
Yeah.
On top of our November. Or we just take a month and read 1 a week.
Oh yeah. Because we've got all those at the end of October, I think.
And they're all part of like the Audible Plus catalog too. So if someone has Audible Plus, you can get audio.
That's true.
I don't have Audible, but that's
right now.
You're right.
We could do it all of October.
I can use my login if you ever want to read something that's on Audible Plus. I don't care.
I think I bought them all.
Did you?
Because I bought the ebook and they were cheaper.
Oh, when you buy the ebook and then you get the Audible narration
or whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, when I was trying to get rid of Audible, I was like, let's just buy all the Julia Lindsey books because I'll reread all of these at some point. And I got the omnibus because it was $12.99, but when it first came out, it was $3.99. I was like, 4 books for $3. Sold. Didn't even question it. I just bought it. I got really excited because I thought it was like a physical set, and I was like, $12.99 for a physical set?
Oh, and it wasn't. Dang.
I think it was $3.99 when I bought it, or did I buy it at $12.99? Who knows? It could be any. Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly canceled Audible like not long after they got rid of Audible Escape. So I was just like.
Well, I signed up right when I signed up for Audible Escape, and then like a month later they were like, "We're canceling it." I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that was sad times.
I get so much from the library, so that was my problem. Is I wasn't using my credits because I was getting the books at the library.
Yeah.
And now I discovered Hoopla again, and with Chirp, I've got a ton of stuff.
Chirp. Chirp is great.
Chirp is deadly though.
I got like 30 and I started a month ago.
You're going to check out, and they're like, "Here's the 4 other in the series that are 6 all together." Okay, got it.
I know. I get those emails every day.
I stopped it so that it was only once a week.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
That helped a little bit. And then one of them had a sale and it was like $80, but they're like, "You saved $500," and I was like, "I feel like that's a win."
It is a win, 100%. You said between Hoopla and publishers, I don't need it.
And I need to physically read. I need to read the Audible books. I need to listen to Audible books that I have. Still not doing that.
Yeah, I have a bunch where I've spent a credit on. I just never.
It's like Audible they only release on Audible. That makes me aggravated. I'm like,
I know.
The way to get around that is just save the ebook to like a wish list, wait for it to go on sale, and then get the ebook audiobook combo.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
Well, I have an arc for an independently published book that they published through Amazon, so I'm saving one of my credits for the audiobook that's coming out in July.
Oh, there you go.
Because,
yeah, you got it. Those credits are precious.
I don't know how he got my address. My address isn't public, but I randomly got a book in the mail. I was like,
nice.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a win.
And it was in Brazil. I'm like, how the hell?
And it wasn't like
I wasn't mad. I was just like,
through Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Unless if you gave it to like a publisher somehow.
Right. Maybe. I don't care. I just was like, how did I get this? Like, I never even got like a, hey, you're getting this in the mail or whatever, like an email or anything.
Yeah.
I just randomly got a package. I was like, okay.
Those are fun.
Mhm. It's fun to get those.
Whoever did his cover art. Oh my god, I'll have to send you a picture of it. It's the most beautiful cover art I've ever seen. For a
Think
fan.
about the cover. Did anyone else notice like how tiny they look on here?
How
I
skinny
know
her
Julie
legs
has
look.
no control over this, but I was like, it clearly is Photoshop. Two people
in the middle of forest.
And I was like, your feet.
Look how skinny her legs are. Like, how the hell is she standing on her legs? Like,
I will say I am
her legs are so skinny.
Pacific American, I think is the word for it, because they described her that she was Hawaiian as well as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she does
Japanese
have
Hawaiian.
I was like,
Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese Hawaiian. Sorry, thank you.
Look at her little legs.
Like, it was distracting. I'm like, her legs are so skinny.
Yeah, this cover bothered me a little bit, but I was trying to look because I remember for some reason you said on a different live stream, and it like randomly occurred to me where you don't like it when the person doesn't look like the picture. And then I was listening to Siri read it to me at one point, and it was describing her as Hawaiian, and I was like, oh, I wonder if she's
Japanese.
Hawaiian. And I was like, oh my god, she's first of all, this is super tiny. They pushed them down, and I'm like, the proportions are all wrong. So then I just start.
And if you look at them, they look very blurry. Yeah. Or that could just be my eyesight.
No, it is because I took a picture.
I had trouble finding a nice high res image of this cover. Yeah.
Yeah.
But even on like the actual the two people just look like their faces look blurry, like very pixelated.
Today, I was just like,
is it a stock image? Is that why?
Maybe.
I don't know. I've got the contact for Harlequin's creative director, so I can I'll send all these complaints to him.
I know. You can just little snippet this part of the live and just send it to them directly. Oh, I get annoyed when the person doesn't look like the cover. Yeah, it is. It's annoying.
When did you tell me that? Like, it had to be more recently.
I don't know.
Because
I feel like I see it a lot.
Not to say that a lot of books are. I mean, I do cover by, but like when you see a person on the cover, that's who you think of character-wise, and if it doesn't match up, you're like, what? Why?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I was on NetGalley because for some reason, all of a sudden, a very merry bromance was coming up, and someone's like, "Look what's on NetGalley," and I was like, "I'm gonna request it, even though I know I'm not gonna be selected, but I'm gonna request it, and hopefully." And then I started looking through some titles because I couldn't search for it to save my life. So I started looking, and I was like, "Look at all these pretty covers," and I'm like, "I'm gonna request it anyways." And I've got like 4 emails back that are like, "At this time, we're just gonna have to go elsewhere." And I was like, "I've done 2 books. I requested 2 books, and I reviewed them both. Okay, I'm 100% for my."
Oh, your rating or whatever?
Yeah. Like, come on. Maybe I need to have my Kitty Couture live stream so they see that I am actually.
You're an influencer.
I'm an influencer. Hopefully.
You just send them like links to like the live streams. Like, I am an influencer.
I did 4 of these.
I feel weird in my reviews, like just pasting the live show sometimes, but I'm like, we covered everything in the live streams too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to retype it all.
I don't. I really don't.
I'm just like, live stream below if you're curious of my blah blah blah.
Absolutely, that's what I do. Like, you could just see
like,
Goodreads and Storygraph. Actually, my Goodreads is just a link to my Storygraph, which is a link to the live stream.
But for some reason, I tried to import this and it wasn't showing up on Storygraph, but it showed up on Goodreads.
Yeah, the Storygraph import thing is tricky.
I tried
sometimes
it
can do it with like the 10 number ISBN, sometimes you need the 13, but then if it's like a Europe published, they sometimes don't have ISBNs, they've got a different numbering system there.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's the
I just manually input
the one that's up on Goodreads. Not this one.
Yeah, that's true.
I screenshot a bunch of them because they're super cute. Here, I'll tell you guys about them. Maybe this will be like influencer starting. So I hope you guys are listening. Wait, where did
Venus
it go?
says, Aaron, tell them to get the same people who do the Desire and Presents covers. Yeah, the Presents
Yes!
covers are nice.
So it's interesting. We actually Bree and I talked to him for the Categorically Romance podcast, and so he is nice. See,
Yeah, it had Lindsey Adams, so I was just like, oh, that looks like a good one. Sorry, keep going with the story.
oh, yeah. So the overall creative director is pretty much in charge of the intrigue, romantic suspense, and love-inspired suspense covers. Okay. Like he kind of masterminds those, but then just lightly oversees the people that handle the other covers. Mm-hmm. But a big thing is keeping the same kind of theme for the different lines. Like even between intrigue and love-inspired suspense, like they make sure that like you know which line you're seeing by just looking at the cover and not
That's
reading
true.
the actual. Yeah,
that makes sense.
That's true. I could see that. I do see that.
But it bothers me it bothers me with books that aren't even Harlequin. Like How to Lose a what was the one that we read? The Kerrigan Byrne, the How to Lose a Duke in 10 Days?
Or How to Love a Duke in 10 Days.
How to Love a Duke in 10 Days.
Yeah, that one. You like she's not even touching his face, and it's supposed to look like she's touching his face, and it looks so.
I'll have to get that book
It's
because
really,
honestly,
it's
I
really
don't
like
remember.
I'm not trying to like, but it's really noticeable. Like, in that cover specifically, it's really noticeable.
All right, I have to look this up now.
I have to look. I have to look at it.
And the other one's not so much, and like the other ones in the series, but in that one specifically, it's really
just
bad.
Hovering.
It's really like you can definitely tell it's
maybe it was just like she was reaching up to cup his cheek, and they
I don't know. It just seems awkward.
Before,
yeah.
That's me. Okay, but also back to this book.
We gotta get back to this.
I was kind of very upset. There's a fly in here.
I did. I saw it.
Damn it. I was really upset that we didn't even get some like the sex scene in this book was hardcore fade to black.
Yeah, well,
like it was like
they kept taking this one.
Nothing. Like you don't even no cunnilingus, no sweet fingering before, no. Like they're just straight like let's just go to bed, and then you don't even and then like bam the next
go to bed. That's all it was.
Julie, you have some explaining to do because I felt like I was robbed.
She knew I wanted to have my moment, and she was like, "I can only do this in one moment."
Well, I think because
in other books in her
you don't get a whole lot though.
No, but you do get some nice fingering. I feel like
do you? I don't feel. I don't remember this. I don't remember this.
No.
There was one book where it was pretty hot and heavy.
I think that was one of the penetration book that we.
The what? Did you say the penetration book?
What book are we talking about?
Who's that one? Who writes that one, Jen?
Okay, it was part of that series, though. It's not deep impact, though. I get something. Impact zones. I thought that's so bad.
That was fade black.
Yeah, that was straight fade to black.
It was fade black, but there was like a fourth book in that series. The last book
where the foreplay was very spicy,
and they
for an intrigue.
Okay, but that wasn't Julianne Lindsey, right?
It was not.
Was that Tyler Ann Snell or?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very upsetting. All I'm saying is I'm upset.
The one where what was it? Protecting some. It was the first one in that Katie Richards series. They were talking about they were talking about putting on a condom, and I was like, wait. This is an intrigue. What's the why? What? That's
I don't know. What is that?
I was not expecting that.
Over there.
Yeah, it's the West Investigation series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Jen drinking? She's drinking water.
That's the bad thing. It's just water, guys.
Venus says, I feel like the intrigue covers have a more obvious Photoshop, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Okay.
I don't remember that either, Aaron. Listen, there was some heavy foreplay in one of these intrigue books, and I'm just saying, I was robbed. They didn't even get to the bedroom, and then you go to the next chapter, and it was like, she awoke.
They had fantastic notes and blah, 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 blah.
You awoke refreshed? He didn't keep you up all night making sweet love to you?
I mean, they referenced.
Are you not sore? I would be mad.
She wasn't even doing the bang walk.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen you in 8 years. We had a tragic parting because of miscommunication.
And apparently
and
she hasn't been with
lights
the fact
out?
that,
Like,
that she dated for 3 months. She hasn't been with anybody, so
she should be sore.
Well, I was very tender with her. I'm gonna say that first night was.
We have been apart for 8 years.
Nash is a very gentle lover.
Nash, you need
the body of God.
We've been apart for 8 years, and you're not breaking the bed frame. I'll be upset. I would be angry if I awoke refreshed. No, I would be very upset. I read a few intrigue with sex, but then I've read ones where we got one kiss. That's true.
Yeah.
It's whatever, it's however far they can push it.
Yeah.
Right.
The one I really wanted a sex scene in was Impact Zone, because they were like a great couple. They were like a believable couple, and you wanted it you wanted it, and then it was like fade to black, and you're just like, but why?
But why? Nicole's waiting for 50 Shades of Winchester. Yes, yes.
Of Knox Winchester, please.
Knox Winchester. Nicole says she should be walking sideways. Sideways. We've been apart for 8 years. Did you even love me?
It must have not
You even love me? No. 84 years. You didn't break my back, rearrange my gut. Rude. Nicole, she should be the queen of romance. Yes. Yeah.
You need to rewrite and just do like, you need to do like a Patreon where you rewrite like Harlequins, but the good sex scenes.
Yeah, just do like fan fiction of.
Yeah, I would support you.
I did write that dirty hayride scene where literally everybody was in.
I read that. You never sent that to me.
I just sent it to our writer group.
I was like, now I feel robbed. Now I feel like you reading this. So worse because I didn't even get an opportunity to read it.
No, that's not true because I sent the link to our group message with Julie. I sent yes.
When?
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I'd like the proof.
Don't even make me because I will. Oh God! Or maybe I just sent it to Julie. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
I read it. I remember reading it.
I didn't get it.
Thank you, Aaron.
It's short.
I read your second book. All right, you're welcome.
Thank you. A month late.
I didn't know there was a deadline. Also, Jen downloaded.
You didn't read the emails?
Okay, Jen downloaded the Google Docs app, and she's like, "Oh, I have this waiting for me." She doesn't even check her Gmail.
I don't. Have you guys sending me text the Gmail address? Don't send anything to the book club because the book club, I don't even log into that one. The last time I went into the one that I made for Gmail, it had like 2,000 emails and they were all ads. I was like, how? I don't give this email out to anyone. Where are you all coming from?
Yeah, it's rough. That's why I don't check my Yahoo all that often either. I'm just like, this is all spam.
Nicole knows she's the queen of romance.
Oh, yes. Thank you for deciphering. I swear this is water. This is water.
I don't know. I did not confirm.
Hold on. I gotta get. There it goes.
I was like, if you had showed me if there was anything floating in it.
Oh no, it's just water. I didn't put anything.
Oh, smells suspicious.
Smells suspicious. Smells like sparkling water. That's what it is.
Julie!
Hi!
Hi, Julie. Just go back like 10 minutes.
That's all you need.
It's been gold.
Go back like 10 minutes and then do 2 times speed. And then
we talk fast though. We're not like some people that talk really slow, and then when you speed them up, it's just like, thank God, like there's a little bit. But then you speed them up, and they're like talking like a mouse. Like that's what I feel like we would sound like.
Like the narrator of the sci-fi that we're reading. Like I've never had to listen so slowly because she talks so fast.
I haven't started it yet.
Nicole,
I hope you're ready for a lesson in orbital dynamics, Nicole.
I'm legitimately so confused still. I'm reading it, but I'm so confused.
No, I need to be a rocket scientist to understand this book.
No. He'll spend a good portion of the chapter explaining it all to you. He'll break it down for you.
The first chapter is 7 hours. The second chapter is 12. The man does not know gravity, apparently.
It's like a freaking Diana.
I know. We thought Go Tell the Beast That I Am Gone was bad.
There was 90 minutes. I was like, what are you talking about? For 90 minutes?
7 hours and 15 minutes is the first chapter.
No. I
There's
haven't
5
even started
chapters in the book.
Again. I'm angry.
There's 5 chapters in the book.
Oh,
yeah.
Julie,
still
you're
on
so
chapter 2.
welcome. You're so welcome.
I'm
so jealous seeing you two together in real life.
We're going to have to come visit you. I
Well,
have family nearby.
She's going to be here next year.
I know.
Okay.
But we
have to coordinate whenever you come to Tennessee.
That's true. Julie, when are you coming next year?
March.
Oh, is it March? Okay.
Come on.
Oh, I remember because I was just like, oh, it depends on
wedding.
Yeah.
Anniversary.
Yeah, it depends on when in March you're coming because
I mean, you have an anniversary every year. Julie's going to come.
I can see that conversation going over really well with my husband.
Just say, Jen said.
Jen said I have to stay. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah, I was just ranting about how we didn't get sexy fingering or cunnilingus in this book.
We've never had that. Correct us if we're wrong.
We've never had that. I feel like the foreplay could get really sexy, and we just didn't get that. We got some hands.
Foreplay. He put her on the counter, and she took her shirt off, and then that was it. Okay.
That was not foreplay.
I'm sorry, it doesn't happen that fast.
That was preparation, and we did not. Yeah.
Well, we did talk about how Nash was a very immature young man. So maybe he hasn't, maybe that is foreplay to him still. I took his shirt off.
Oh my God.
I mean, I think he was alone the whole time. He never moved on.
He
was married to his job.
He was married to his job.
I'm not saying that you should not, but that's strange. 8
so maybe
years?
that's why he couldn't go so long because he
was out of
practice.
First of all, he didn't have that much practice, and then
It's been 8 years out of practice. It's been 8 years.
1, 2, 3 done.
Not nasty.
Well, it must have been a great 2 pumps because she still ended up with them.
She woke up refreshed, feeling in love.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't that bad if she woke up refreshed. Come on. Okay, we lost them.
Yeah.
She woke up refreshed because he was a 2-pump chump and let her sleep. I'm never going to be on titillation on page. Ha ha ha. Poor Nash. Yeah, poor Nash. What's her name? Lana.
Iona or whatever.
Poor her. God. I hope she didn't fake it. That would be terrible. That poor girl.
And supposedly, if he was her first boyfriend, she doesn't have much experience either. So.
Okay, but she did have that one fling for 3 months. But he wasn't Nash. He must have been
Nash.
back
Well,
He
didn't have those 2 pumps,
Just the 1 pump. Oh, that's terrible. That is bad, Nicole. That was terrible.
Oh, that was awesome.
The car chasing scene was not nice.
What one?
the car chasing scene in the beginning when they're like sort of fighting before, and then he gets followed by the Pennsylvania. You have something against people from Pennsylvania?
They got after her pretty quick.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Missy Elliott all
No,
day.
so we don't want no Minute Man.
Yeah.
No, we don't. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Oh, so funny. But yeah, they went after. I mean, it's not like they got after her pretty good because they knew what she looked like. Like
And they had her name tag.
Yeah, that guy saw her, and then her apron was left behind. Like, seriously, what is this, amateur hour? You left your identifying information behind. But then, apron, good thing, she did not go into the police station, so nothing bad happened.
Right. Yeah. They were in the police station for like the full half of the book. Because every time they're like, we'll go to the police station.
Oh, yeah, she slept there.
It's the worst place to be.
Yeah, you don't want to sleep there.
Don't go to the bathroom.
Had to have beefed up security.
Like, anybody that goes to the bathroom, they get kidnapped or get knocked out or something.
They had to have beefed up security. She was sleeping like a baby in there.
Yeah.
Unless it's a Revolutionary War intrigue book. Oh, yeah. Aaron live at the scene. Minute Man. That's what you get after 8 years. 2 minutes. You're welcome. Oh my gosh. He better have been well endowed because I swear.
I mean, she could do laundry on his ass. Let's just say we knew that much at least.
But there's a difference between well endowed and knowing what you're doing, and then there's
that's
just
true.
Not knowing what you're doing.
Well, she wasn't sore, so how well endowed could he have been? Look, Laura's never read an intrigue. She doesn't know. I'm about to send her some books. I'm like, ma'am, this is what you need. You need to demand more. Demand more. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But yeah, that's about all I have to talk about.
I thought it was funny that the epilogue, it was there. He was messing around with the power tools, and I'm like, really? Like, he was like making the gun noise with the power tools like the whole entire time. I'm like, are you 10?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
He is 10.
Yeah, he literally said like on multiple occasions how like he was less mature than her, even though like he was older. But I mean,
well, like
at least he's self-aware.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
But isn't it like research is done that women mature faster than men?
Yeah, I believe it.
I believe it.
In general.
I can anecdotally attest to that. Yes.
I can anecdotally. Aaron's like, in this dissertation, I will argue. Oh goodness. But yeah, does anybody else have anything?
We have to. True. This is also true.
We have to. We have to demand it.
Julie, I still want an Isaac story. I will pay you personally for an Isaac story.
I was like, I'm pretty sure everyone in the book club will be like, money.
Oh yeah.
I think she wrote it, didn't she? It just wasn't picked up.
What?
Really?
Isaac book?
Oh,
yeah,
Isaac. Why didn't we get Isaac?
Did you write your Isaac book, or
I need to know?
Or did we just like get really excited about it?
This was supposed.
Right.
And they said no.
What?
Paramedic wasn't exciting enough.
I'm sorry.
I need to write a strongly worded angry letter.
Email.
We can't have Julian Lindsey Droughtlander. But they decided EMT wasn't on par with the other lawmen books.
I mean, they could have sworn him in.
Or the love interest could have been a law person.
She could have, yeah.
Wasn't the deputy? It was a lady deputy. Oh, damn. Rude. They chopped us off before we had a chance to write the story.
But like, because he was in all the other books, he had more of like a relationship to him. So it would have, I feel like.
He could have had a lady officer be his love interest.
I wouldn't mind someone handcuffing him to bed.
What if she was a bounty hunter?
Yes!
Oh.
I am so in for that.
And she
Yes!
confused him for her target. Oh man, yeah, I'm all about this.
Yes. Oh my God, that would be amazing.
Or
Julie's
like
right.
if she was another EMT or something, or like a victim from one of the many things that he goes to.
Oh,
Oh,
former
okay.
agent, which is a good thing that
I
she
was
was
gonna-
let go.
I was going to say something very not nice.
I was gonna say
My
very.
son, doctor, your bad advice. Have to bring the book.
I
Oh, my
mean,
God. No. Oh.
yeah. Now I want to write.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
These two.
Do it. You could
Yes.
put Isaac in the book.
It has
You
Isaac
won!
also.
Yeah. Spit it off.
Yes, do it.
Done.
Please.
Now he's still in there.
Now we still get his happily ever after.
Feel free to have
Please.
It's all good.
Talk about his lovely wife and baby.
I only have the one game. We're still working on
This is going to be in the
two.
future.
Okay, yes, baby. Then yep. We're gonna have at least 75. Could you imagine?
Knox ain't no two pump chump.
He is.
Not. Oh my God. This stream is going to get deleted.
It's gonna get like demonetized or something.
It'll be the first time ever that a Harlequin Intrigue live stream discussion was deleted for so we can hunt down missing kitties.
Or have like the apple cider. Have another murder at like the apple cider place and have it like cross that way.
Yeah. It needs to be, I feel like they can
Have
have,
them go to Virginia.
but I feel like it needs to be a little bit higher suspense than that.
Yeah.
I mean, kitties can't be the only thing they're hunting down.
Mm-mm.
There you go.
I mean, unless, never mind. Never mind. I was going to make a bad innuendo about pussies.
I was gonna reference vaginas. I won't do it, but you know.
I was gonna reference how Isaac could hunt down his love interest's pussy. Okay. All right.
Good you didn't
Definitely
say
getting
it.
deleted.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I didn't say it because the stream is definitely getting taken down. But it's like it's an hour and 15 minutes in. They ain't still watching, right? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You're right. All right. Does anybody have anything else they would like to say? Obviously, this would have to be indie published, Julie, and not with Harlequin.
Patreon. I will be like your page. Have a Patreon page. Do it
I'll read it.
in a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so next book club live show is Flared Stiff by Julie and Lindsey on June 22nd. I know it is scheduled that we're supposed to have a late night on the 18th, but I'll be in California next week, so that it's going to be rescheduled.
I'll be here, like literally here.
She'll be at my house because she's house sitting and puppy sitting, so she'll be here.
Puppy sitting.
So
Yep.
you can run the
and
live show, Jen.
You can. Oh my God, you
She
totally
could.
could.
Yeah.
You'd have to teach me literally everything.
Oh, Aaron can host it.
Aaron, you can help.
Oh, okay.
Because I got nothing. I'll be lucky if I can log in here. All I know how to do is click on enter the studio, and that's all I have to do. You've got like banners, you've got like stuff. I'm lost. I'm hopeless.
You're not hopeless. You could do it.
Well, so we're gonna do the
If I can figure it out, you got it.
Alicia's like, if I got
That's
it,
no
you
problem.
got it.
Yeah. It's pretty user friendly.
It is, yeah. But yeah, so if you want to take a screenshot.
Oh, I did the wrong hand this time. Oh well. Maybe.
I didn't do it.
Someone's got to. Thank you for taking that from me, Aaron. I literally
Yeah, you know, it was time. Just, you know, take my turn.
One of us has got to get it wrong.
I have to tell myself in my head, I'm like, right.
Well, it always works out because I'm
Like-
left-handed, so it always works out the right way.
All right, so I'll get everybody together in a group chat and we'll discuss if we need to reschedule the late night special or if you guys just want to go live without me, which is totally fine.
How are we gonna do that?
Which book is
that
it? Is that another historical steamy?
What book is it?
Yeah,
It is.
that was the Duke
The
who
Duke-
knew.
the
The
Duke-
Duke who knew too much.
Oh, yeah.
by
Yeah.
Grace Calloway.
Who's that
Grace
by?
Grace Calloway.
Okay, I've never read a Grace Calloway. Okay.
It's Charles's pick. Charles was like,
Okay.
if you're gonna do a historical that's spicy,
It kind of had like a BDSM aspect to it, didn't it?
I don't know.
Does this one
thought the
really
last
have a
one did.
BDSM aspect to it? 'Cause
Yeah, I
the
don't like that
we
last
read
one.
Not
Yeah.
has anything. It was
I
like
don't know. I remember.
I
that-
haven't, guys. I
There was
haven't
a
read it.
murder- there was a
Spoiler
murder
alert! I
mystery.
haven't read it yet.
There was a murder mystery to it. That's why we wanted to read it because there was a murder mystery aspect to it.
No, Charles said if we want a spicy historical, we should read this book. So I said okay.
Sure then. All right. That's what it was.
I don't know what this book is about, honestly, but this has been a blast. Oh, thank
No,
you,
thank you,
Pat.
thanks, Pat.
We'll have to do this in person more often. We say this every time I do this. Like we did it once before, and we're like, we gotta do this more often. 74 years later.
7 years ago.
We'll eventually like all meet up one day and then do a live all together in the same room.
Oh my God!
Oh, that'd be
Yes,
chaos. Yeah.
that would be chaos. So, are we moving the Callaway? We don't know yet.
Oh wait, we have
I've never read a Calloway.
on the media.
Same.
Everybody talks about her, but I've never read
DM
one.
someone your email, and then we'll let you. Do you have her? Do we have to?
I think
give
we have your
email?
email, Liz. I think we have your email. If
I think we got it from something because we
'Cause
needed to send you. We needed to send you something.
yeah,
You were gonna
Yeah, we
add
did
her to
Christmas card.
the ARC list for Julie. I
Yeah.
thought. Yeah.
we're like, what?
Hey,
We were
what's
gonna.
Facebook
Oh, we
page
were
on
gonna
there?
add her to the ARC list for Julie because she doesn't have a Facebook.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't remember that. So yes, you do. I still have the same email. Awesome. Okay, great. Thank you. We'll email you.
when we know.
We'll email the details.
Or if you're on YouTube, the date will change too. Sorry, that also works.
Oh, yeah, 'cause we'll update,
email
yeah.
you, but you can-
We'll email you, and then also if the date changes, we will change the date on YouTube.
You have 10,000 emails. What is that? I can't.
Yeah, because that's my Yahoo that I don't ever check.
That's so many.
Oh, that would give me
God,
anxiety seeing that
That
number.
badge would just drive me insane.
That
I would
would-
delete
I
that
would have
app.
to go through, like,
I deleted the app, and then I had to re-download it because I was just like, oh crap, I need to
I have
actually.
34, and that stresses me out.
I have 70 right now, and it's giving me anxiety. In my
I see a
email.
badge on anything. I'm like, get rid of it. Get rid of it.
You
No
should
way.
see- You should see my husband's text message icon. He has like 100 and something unread text messages.
How do you know?
Oh,
if
that
you're
drives me
finding text
crazy.
messages?
Most of it is customers just wanting to get on the schedule.
Delete it.
Nicole, you have bar fraction?
Fair fraction.
Fair fraction of the unread email. Okay, thank you. God. Of the unread Yahoo. I have 10,000 plus. See? I'm not the only one.
See, like Gmail cuts you off if you don't go through your email. If you have 7,000 unread emails,
I'm better at checking Gmail.
What you just need to do is go in there and like literally for all of 2020 in the past, just delete it.
I have to actually go in there and click on it and delete
you
it
have
though.
to.
That's
It's a
like
pain.
so annoying.
Just hit
Yeah.
select all, my friend, and
Just
say
select all.
Just start over.
Just start over. Just
Yeah.
create a new Yahoo. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Oh, man. Like, oh, I would have nightmares for you.
Thank you for having my nightmares for me.
At least we didn't have anyone pop up in the door behind Aaron, so
That's true.
thank God for that.
That would give
Oh,
me the
yeah.
biggest.
Yeah,
Oh
for
no.
that.
Aaron's gonna be like, I'm gonna try to make like a video. on
Yeah,
it.
just animation, where the window pops
To, like,
open, and
torture us.
creepy head.
Someone sneaks out.
I would literally scream and be like, no!
Aaron, they're behind you.
Aaron, behind you! Run!
That's always my biggest fear. That's kind of why I leave the camera on, even though if I turn my mic off, because if someone knocks at my door, someone at least can see me. You can contact the cops if something happens. I'm like, God forbid.
While you're watching something, if you're bored, bored, like literally while you're listening to an ebook or audiobook, just get in there. 100 a day. In 10 years, you'll have that.
10 years.
Oh, it's a multiply. Okay.
Oh, it's a hole in the ceiling.
I was like, there's 2 of them. They multiply.
Honestly, like, yeah, there was a time where it's because when we were they were doing something outside, they were leaving the doors open, all these flies got in, and I'm just
I
like,
hate it.
I killed like 15 flies in one day, and I'm just like, that's it. No,
Are those
keep
the-
the
are they
door
the big
open. I
ones?
don't care if you have to keep opening the door every time you
I
have to
hate
go in
it.
and outside.
She did pop in before you got here. She's physically here with me. She popped in behind me.
Yeah. But that was really funny when she came in on that live
Live?
stream.
Dick
Yeah.
bite
Oh,
on
God.
the
Oh.
Dick bite Island 2. Yes.
So mortified.
The best.
That was awesome.
And she watches all the other ones. I'm like, you had to comment on the one where there was like sex on the first page.
Has she read it
I
yet?
mean,
It was all
What are her
sex.
thoughts on it?
that first page was a doozy.
She won't. I'm like, Mom, if you're gonna be in you have to read it, and she'll just.
Literally him bending over and be like, hey, big boy.
Sorry, I still can't get over like the flop written out. I'm like, why is everything flopping?
The sound effect, yeah.
The flop. I was like, why is everything flopping?
Sad
And the
photos.
squish.
I'm like, if you're gonna do it, just be like, flop. Like, come on. Give him credit.
Give him some credit. At least give him the size of a baby arm or something. Dang. Very sad. I didn't know we were talking about Nash, but no, just kidding.
Well, the first couple didn't
Oh
right out of
my
Holley.
God. I'm sorry, Nash, but you're just easy to make fun of. Oh, God. I would hate to be Lana. Okay, anyway. I was on. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about
No, no worries.
Oh, yeah.
But literally
It's
go back to
okay.
like the first 10 minutes of the lives. My mom's head's back here.
That is okay. No worries. All right, everybody. An hour and 20 minutes into this, but
And we spent like 20 talking about
20
the book.
minutes talking about the book, yeah.
yeah, and it was basically just talking
Poor Lana.
shit
Just-
about Nash. I mean, sure, he was a nice guy, but I was like, there's strengths and there's weaknesses.
I just want a nap, okay?
See, like I felt like you got more character out of the side, like, the characters we saw,
Yeah.
like the side characters than him.
You know, maybe I just didn't connect with Nash because we didn't see him in the other books. So maybe
And that's
that
nobody's
was the
fault. It's just-
reason.
yeah. Not that it
But
was bad.
knowing-
it was just,
Knowing the backstory, like this should have been Isaac's book, but it was scrapped, and then you
it
just
actually
kinda had
makes
to
sense
change.
now.
Yeah, it does.
Mhm.
But
I like how I know that we're trying to wrap up, but I like that all the Winchesters were in this one. Like, you got everyone
Yeah.
involved. It was
Yeah.
really
And
cool.
Uncle were my favorite.
Aunt and Uncle are
a
great.
good way.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my god, they're my favorite.
it's a good way to wrap.
And Hank or no.
Hey, did you say
Aunt
Aunt Hank?
Rose. Aunt Rose.
Yeah, Rose.
Uncle Hank and Aunt
Uncle
Rose.
Hank. My bad.
Oh,
At least I knew the name, but I
more than me.
I don't need to say Uncle Rosa too.
Aunt Hank and Uncle Rose.
I mean, they're wonderful. So.
They're
They
they're
are,
great.
yeah.
They're great.
We need like a prequel story of their like love story. That
Their
would
romance, yes,
Mhm.
be like a little side
that would
story.
be amazing.
Love it.
Yeah, Julie, you just need to get on Patreon and just write
Please.
these things so we can read it.
I will
Thanks.
pay the highest tier, whatever you decide. Please.
Yeah.
I'll support too. Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's make Patreon a reality, Julie. Let's do it.
We just gotta spam her
I know.
emails and then she'll just do it. By like requesting her.
Just give us a dirty sex scene on Patreon, like once a month. Maybe is it 10 pages? Is that a lot to write? I don't know.
Well, my sex scenes usually go on for multiple chapters. So
Well,
I still have, I'm curious to read your books now that you're editing them and everything.
Yeah, they were submitted to the editor last week.
On Monday.
So, well, it was
Oh,
actually last week. I submitted
congratulations.
it
All
on
right.
Friday. Actually.
Woo!
Thanks,
That was a
guys.
good high five.
High five. Virtual high five.
High five.
Yeah, high five.
Yeah.
Julie's high fiving you now. The rest of the YouTubers are. We actually did pretty good. Like, I'm surprised I didn't start to suck after a while.
Oh,
I was
God.
prepared to like miss it.
Miss it.
Once.
But no,
Yeah,
we
and
got
have it be on the internet forever. You know, shit high five.
Forever.
Yeah.
But my
No,
request
well,
is that when it is published, I want a signed copy. That's the only request I make. I want a
Okay.
signed copy when they're published.
Absolutely. Everybody gets a signed copy. You get a signed copy. You get a signed
Yeah.
copy. You see. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, it was real. It was nerve-wracking, like when I first hit send, but then now I'm fine. Like I know she's reading it, and I'm fine.
Are you though?
No. Like, you said, are you though?
You said that too many times.
I'm fine.
I don't believe you.
I'm fine. It's kind of like Friends. I'm fine.
Is it just a conceptual edit, or is it
For
line editing and
Succubus?
copy editing too?
Yeah, for Succubus it's copy editing,
Editing.
and then Vacation Fling it's just beta read.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a weird person. I love copy editing. That's what I went to school for.
There.
I love that stuff. I'm the weirdest person in the world.
My life.
I love copy editing.
It's like I will tear that thing apart line by line.
But I refuse to use a red pen. I use a purple pen.
Oh, that'll make me feel better.
I hate because school traumatized me with the freaking red pen.
With the red
So I
pen.
won't do it.
Pat, yes, of course. Yes, you too. All right, everybody. On that wonderful note, have a great night.
Have a good
We'll see you
night.
next time. And thank you to my lovely, lovely co-host. And thank you to everybody who's watching now and who's ever watching on the replay. I appreciate you. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.